All right. So again, it's similar to yesterday. We had one just like this. We're doing it again just to make sure we understand inverse equations, and all the steps are here. So first step, what am I going to do to that f of x? What do I write inside of f of x? Okay, so y equals negative x plus 5. Okay, so always do that. And then inverses always have to do with this second step. We're going to switch x and y. So y becomes an x, and x becomes a y. Okay. Next step, step 3. This part takes some thinking. You got to make sure you figure out how to solve for y. So if here's my y, do I get rid of the 5 or the negative sign? Which one first? The loner 5. How do I get rid of a plus 5? Minus 5 on both sides. Please remember on the left, x and minus 5 do not combine. The minus 5 goes after the x. So I have x minus 5 equals negative y. That negative is still there, right? Eh? And then how do I get rid of that negative sign? What does that really mean? Negative what? If there's no number, it's really a negative 1. So negative 1y. Whoops. And how do I get rid of that number in front of y? I'm telling you, any number in front of y, it's always divide by the exact same thing. Okay, so divide by negative 1, and everything gets divided by negative 1. What that does is it changes the signs. Positive x becomes a negative x, negative 5 becomes a positive 5, and those canceled out, so it's just y. So negative x plus 5 equals y. Cool. Now I have solved for y. Step 4, you want to make sure you write it as an inverse function. So here's my final form. F inverse of x equals this part, negative x plus 5. If you look at your inverse and the original, they should look pretty opposite, okay, when you do it. Your assignment from yesterday that, again, a lot of people still need to do it, so I'm giving you time today. There's 6 of them, 3 on the front and the back. You got to do this for sure, and then you got to give me tables, give me the inverse table flipped around, and then graph them both. Now, if you were absent, all you have to do is write absent on the days you were absent, right? So make sure every day has something written on it. Remember, Monday was no school. You can write no school. And then make sure your name is on it. Pass it to the front, and I'll pick them up. It should be an easy 100. I'm still surprised that some people have no New Year's resolution to improve and are not turning them in and getting zeros every week. That is bad. Okay, so I'm giving you time to finish 5.1. That's due. Make sure you're doing that. And here, I'm going to come get those warm-ups.